You know, society sucks. I don't know if you noticed that yet, but it does. We always make people apologize for absolutely no reason whatsoever because they said something that is offensive or we didn't like. I don't care if it's that stupid statement that man made about the woman's body shutting down around you know what. And then that means they're almost dead, right? That's like some dark age science. Everybody knows that. And he said that. But then he comes back with this campaign commercial making the weakest apology I think I've ever seen. Kind of like Ozzy Osbourne's wife. I forgot her name, but she made a comment a long time ago about genital mutilation on one of those bullcrap talk shows, and she was talking about laughing about it. Of course, it was sexist, but whatever, And then she came back with the probably the worst apology I ever seen. And why do we want to make these people apologize? Don't be a coward. At least let me have some respect for you. Sure, I might not agree with you, but don't be a coward and go out there and give a bullcrap apology. I don't care if you don't apologize ever. Just apologize when it comes from your heart, not from your mind of what you think you need to do. And in general, society sucks because we got the media talking about Kim Kardashian's dress all the time and Justin Bieber's new hairstyle, and there's going to be some huge worldly changes. I can feel it in my gut before the next generation. And here we are talking about these people. I'm not going to say noobs. I'm not going to make fun of them. I'm just going to say these people because I'm sick and tired of making fun of people. I want to be nice to people. But how can I when we have such a dumb media and such a dumb society? We always want people to apologize. For example, there's this one friend I have, and my principal said this towards me. We don't like type people like that around in our society. I said, our society puts Justin Bieber and Katy Perry on a pedestal. So what are you talking about? I mean, our society is pretty bad if it does that. We live in a society, and I'm not going to say affiliated with religion because that is false. I am religious myself. I believe Jesus died for my sins, and if you don't like it. But anyways, it's not corrupted by religion. In a way it is, and in fact that's what I'm about to talk about. Our civil rights movements, every movement we ever made in America. You know what that is to me? Nothing. You know why? Because it promised a better tomorrow that never came. Love and peace that never was restored through these movements. Do you know what I mean here? Yeah, sure, it ended some wars, but wars started again. And what has it led to today? Politicians always trying to bring new bills and laws and policies in, talking about how gay people are so bad and trying to legalize homosexuality. Not only that, but always trying to legalize abortion and all this other stuff that is none of their business in the first place, and it's going against our movements that don't matter because we live in a society where those movements don't even matter anymore. We bring them up in special occasions, but they don't even matter anymore. And here we do have society today, and what else has it gave us? The iPad and the iPhone. No love and peace, no kisses and hugs. All it's given us is the iPad, the iPhone, and everybody. When people hated blacks back in the old days, now everybody hates each other equally. There's no decency in public anymore. I try to, with all my might, have decency. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. Everybody treats each other equally as bad in public now. Everybody just has this technology, and that's what our movements have led up to. And we just have these politicians making the dumbest bills and laws in general, and the dumbest statements in general. And this is what our movements have came down to, folks. When it's giving people freedoms and rights, we still have not given the love and peace we were promised such long ago. And it's not just the freedom of speech of people like the KKK, going against gays and definitely blacks and Mexicans. It's not just them, it's just all of us. It's, we're all, in a way, just prejudiced against something, and that's what our movements have led up to. It's just led up to more hate, in a way. It's led up to, these people shouldn't have these rights, and us the politicians always making these stupid bills, trying to take those movements away from us that have led up to nothing, that promised a better tomorrow that never came. The only movement that really led up to something was the civil rights movement, and that gave blacks more respect in public. But you know what? People still discourage against them. The peace and love was never restored in these movements, and that's why everybody doesn't have decency nowadays. That's why nobody has anything nowadays. That's why people are always trying to make these laws and policies. These politicians going on TV saying the dumbest things you ever heard. That's what's all led up to. That's what our movements have led up to. That's what everything in this world has led up to. I hope we're proud. Anyways, I know this was an uplifting video, but I thought I would just say this. The peace, the out.